Hey everybody, I am Haley Gray and I'm the founder of the Women's Entrepreneur Network. And I am a business marketer and business mentor and marketing strategist. And Lord help me, we're going to be talking in this video about gaps in marketing. And we're going to be talking specifically about gaps in content marketing and ways that you can close them up in your business. Listen on. Hey there, we're going to be talking about gaps in content marketing in this video. And this is one of the gaps that I see pretty often with business owners because there are a number of different mistakes that people make when it comes to content marketing. And it's actually pretty easy to see why these mistakes get made. We're going to be talking about inconsistent content creation. One of the mistakes I see with a lot of people is they go online and they post 3 times and, oh my gosh, it's not working. My SEO is not working or whatever. And honestly, they're not doing it consistently enough. Or I go onto a website and I see that the last blog post was from 2019. And that is not going to do enough to help your online presence. It's not going to do enough to help your search engine optimization or your SEO. It's not going to do enough to signal to Google or Bing or any of the search engines that you're actually being active. Content creators, by and large, that are consistent with their content creation and rolling out content do much better. And I'm not saying that you have to be actually perfect at content creation because Lord knows I'm anything but. However, I do have tools at my disposal and I'm not afraid to use them. Tools like scheduling tools and other tools that allow me to appear to be much more consistent than I actually am. Anything that would actually require me to show up and do the same thing day in and day out, I can guarantee you that that would be a recipe for failure for me personally in my business. And it would be a recipe for failure for my own clients. There is no way that we could manage as many social media clients as we do and as many ad accounts as we do and writing as many blog posts as we do if we had to do all of it on a given day. We do batch content creation and batch reuse. The biggest other mistake that I see is not using SEO best practices. Do some research on the keywords that apply to your industry, to your market, that your competitors use, and use those keywords. Use SEO best practices in all of your content creation. Your content should help your business with your marketing. It shouldn't just be something that's slapped up half-heartedly, hoping that maybe someday you get something out of it. Reuse is another big weakness that I see with a lot of content marketing strategies. So many people will create something once and they never reuse it. Reuse is important because, yes, there's always more where that came from. But I'll give you an example. I create these videos and then I hand them to my video editor and we post the videos onto YouTube. We schedule the videos to go. We schedule the videos to go on a variety of different social media platforms. And then we take the videos and we chop them up and we create snippets out of the videos to turn them into reels that we post on TikTok. And we put shorts up on YouTube. We put reels up on Instagram and Facebook on a variety of different pages. And then the next step that we're going to follow is creating graphics for each of the sound bites. So one of the cool things that I do is I use StreamYard. I can download the transcript for each and every single recording, and I can feed it in, and I can chop up the video and turn it into little bitty snippets. And then I can turn it into graphics. And then I can turn those into searchable Pinterest pins, and I can turn them into social media graphics. Because here's the thing. I have learned about viral social media. It's about repetition. It's about showing up, and it's about doing it over and over again, usually multiple times a day. Most of the social media creators that are the most prolific are the ones that are the most visible, and they're the ones that are getting the most clients. Your Gary V's of the world, your Neil Patel's, even me, we create a ton of content. And part of the way that we manage to create all that content is by content reuse. And here's the thing, you don't have to keep reinventing the wheel over and over and over again. If you have written a book, you can reuse that content every which way to Texas. And a lot of times people will put something up and they don't reuse it. And they don't do the SEO work up front. They don't do the funnel work up front. So sit down and figure out what your funnel is going to be and what the order that you're going to do things in is, so that you can reuse your content and get the most bang for the buck out of it. And this is Miss Lilo, who is sitting here in my arms. The other thing is, making sure that you're using different content formats. If you remember when I said we were talking about repurposing, we are using videos and we are turning them into social media graphics. We use memes, we use long form, we use short form. We use a variety of different types of content. We use different orientations with video. We do a variety of different things out of the same piece of content, and we're using different formats. It might be long form, it might be short form, it might be longer form video, it might be shorter form video. I did a video recently that was 55 minutes. So know that varying the length and the intensity and different variables out of the same pieces of content is going to get you different pieces of reach. Now, if this stuff all gives you the heebie-jeebies, I can take that away. If you would like to know more, if you would like to work with me, I would be delighted to work with you. I offer a free, no obligation consultation. The link will be in the description. And make sure you book a call with me, because here's the thing. I am more than happy to have conversations with people until the cows come home and help you with your business, because, when we all succeed, it's a beautiful place. And here's the thing, if I can get a hold of businesses early on in the cycle, as they start to grow, before they've hired 23 different marketers and spent $1 million different on things and made a ton of mistakes, I can typically save them a ton of money and a ton of time. So let's book a call. Let's work together. Let me see how I can help you and be a resource for you. And yes, it is for pay. And I'm happy to work for people for doing stuff that makes sense in a sane and rational kind of way for you, for your business. Let's talk. Let's book a call.